Alright guys, well, I'm back today with a very impressive high value and budget 30 cal can, the Aero Precision LAHAR-30K. Now when we talk about high value and budget cans, this one offers a ton of modularity, including industry standard hub compatible threads, a removable end cap, and no barrel length or FA restrictions. So this really checks all of the boxes, yet with an MSRP of right around $5.99 for the 30K and a street price of closer to $5. They also have the standard length version and the long version of this can with all the same standard features. The only thing different is going to be that overall length and sound suppression depending on what you need. I was personally looking for one more K configuration can to add to my collection to really knock down a lot of that noise, especially while shooting in the evenings and not disturbing the neighbors and really protecting my hearing, but without adding a ton of weight and length on the end. And in comes the Aero Precision. Now this has been on the list for a while, but it's been incredibly hard to find. I actually snagged this one from Blackstone in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now for all of the YouTube moderators watching this video, I'm not going to be installing anything. This is a purchase can with all the proper paperwork, and this is all 25 round mags, so everything is good to go for monetization. Wanted to get that out there. And for YouTube purposes, we're not going to be installing this or changing any components, just discussing the can in general. Now, before we get too far into the overview of this can, I want to give a huge shout out to today's ammo sponsor, AAC, and their 300 Blackout ammo. This has been running great, and we put a lot of rounds to really prove out this can, as well as this build, and it's been working out great. For some of the best info on AAC and some of the best opportunities to grab this, definitely check out the campsite page in the description below. But let's get back to the can. Now, you may be looking at this can and wondering what the attachment device is on the end. Now, the cool thing is this is compatible with the industry standard hub threads, and this is a dead air chemo adapter. This actually, though, ships with a direct thread adapter, either 5/8 by 24 or 1/2 by 28, and it simply pops off with the provided wrenches, and then you can attach any type of adapter you want on the back. Now, currently in my collection, I have the YHM adapter for a lot of the YHM cans that I review. I also have this chemo adapter, the B&T Rotex SF adapter for Surefire brakes or the B&T Rotex brakes. And I also have a few others like the AAC 51 tooth, and all of those thread into the end of this can, and you can attach whatever you want that has industry hub compatible threads, making this a great versatile can, and I'm very glad they did. This is also made out of stainless steel and an Inconel blast baffle, so there is no barrel restrictions, and it's FA rated, so this is going to be an incredibly robust can. What sets this apart from some of the other cans that I've been reviewing is it actually has a removable end cap, which is nice. Now, I've cranked this thing down. I'm probably going to rock set it into place because I'll never be removing it. But the cool thing about that is if you do get a strike on a can from around, it's generally the end cap. With a welded can, you're going to have to send it back. They're going to have to cut it. They're going to have to do a ton of things to repair it. This, you simply remove the end cap, thread another one on, and you are good to go. This also opens the opportunity for different end cap diameters to maybe throw this on a 5.56 and increase sound suppression, but that is a great option. I'm super glad they did that on this Aero Precision can. Now, the sound suppression is fairly good, especially with subsonic ammo, but if you're looking for really, really good sound suppression, I would recommend the long version of this or the medium version of this. If I had to have only one can in my entire collection, and I didn't have a ton of money to spend, this would be the one I would select in the standard configuration and potentially the short configuration. But if you wanted to throw it on a bolt gun, you wanted to be really quiet, that medium configuration and length will probably be the best of both worlds. Now for me, I love this as a K can because it really knocks the sound down on 5.56, 300 Blackout, 308. And it keeps it small and compact. So it works out good, especially on something like this 10.5-inch setup. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it gives you an overview of the Aero Precision LAHAR-30K. I know there's been a lot of questions about this on the channel, as well as the NFA process in general. And right now, especially going through some of the silencer shop kiosks and other systems that people have in place, you can get your cans in as little as 2 weeks from the purchase of the can. In fact, I got this one quicker than that. It was approved in about 4 days. So the NFA process is definitely encroaching on our rights, but at least now in 2024, at this point mid-year, the NFA approval times are right at about 2 to 7 days, depending on what you're getting and where you're getting. Now, some of them can take as long as 30 days still, but it's a far cry better than the 10 to 12 month wait that it was just 6 months ago. I've really acquired a lot of cans over the past few months because of those short approval times. So if you're interested in some of those reviews, definitely check out the channel. I've been focusing on high value and budget cans because that's what this channel is about. But when you pick up this can, it feels like a premium top tier can, but at an affordable price of right around $5, give or take 50 bucks. Thanks for watching, and thanks to AAC for sponsoring the ammo for this video. All of the information will be in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.